Yeah, it's better. Yes. Hello, everybody. Believe we're live. Oops. Yeah, I think we're live. Okay. No one's talking, but I guess we'll just deal with it. Definitely live. Okay. All right, we're going to get set for a walk. Welcome to Sapsucker Woods. I've forgotten to note the temperature. Sorry. But I'll be right with you. Don't feel bad, I did that once too. Walked all the way around everywhere and then came back and found the door. Hello everybody, while I continue to set up here, I'll tell you what I've seen or heard since I arrived. Red-winged blackbirds, a couple of robins just now, black-capped chickadee. Oh, I forgot to see if they were starlings. Some Canada geese, and a northern cardinal, and I think that's about it.
There was an otter in the pond up there.
An otter or a beaver?
No, it's an otter.
Really? This over there?
Yeah, that, the exact picture.
Did you get its name?
Right
Okay, thank you. Supposedly there was an otter in the pond. So, well, okay, I don't know what happened. And I don't know how long you've been out, but I was just told that there is an otter in the pond, in the fuller wetlands. We were disconnected. I'm not sure what I'm hearing right now, but let's go see if there's an otter. I've never seen an otter. I find it very surprising, to be honest with you. Let me check to see if you're all with me or not. I'm guessing more likely a mink also, but I find it Okay, you're with me. Let's go look. I'm wondering if it was a mink also. That's a spot where we've seen mink ourselves. And we're going to go take a look if we can. So anyway, I've seen or heard a number of birds, including mourning dove. I think I forgot to mention mourning dove, northern cardinal, American robin, red-winged blackbird, Canada goose. I think I also heard, I'm not sure what, it was either a harrier or a downy, I'm not sure. And I was distracted trying to get everything together here. I'm hearing a chip note. Oh, those are probably, sound like cardinal. Not sure if I saw any starlings. I think I just heard a common grackle. How would an otter get here if it is in fact an otter? I should have asked her if it was possibly a mink. But we'll look ourselves, and you might say, well, if you don't see it, then how do you know? Well, it won't matter, we won't see it, so, you know. Oops, sorry. Just heard a downy woodpecker. I see the mink. And now I don't. But maybe it'll come through. Only wondering if it might come through there, but I don't see it any longer. Okay, last I saw it, came through, went into the water there, and I don't see it now, so I'm guessing it's somewhere. Now, I wish I had asked her if she was sure it wasn't a mink, because, maybe this is a mink in addition to an otter. Not that I believe there's an otter here, but... You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I'm leaving the camera there. I want to look around with binoculars. I see nothing that indicates movement or motion or anything there. I hear bullfrogs. I'm not sure who's making that noise. Beep, 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 beep. We're gonna get going. We'll continue, I think. Well, maybe we'll see the mink again. That was actually, maybe in many ways, one of the best looks at a mink I've had, although it wasn't, it didn't hold still and turn our way, unfortunately. It was nice to see it in semi-decent light and just, in place for one moment. So often I've had only fleeting glimpses. And not that that was an extended look, but it was better than many I've had. I think we're going to head back this way for two reasons. One, in case the mink is, over here somewhere where we can see it better, we'll maybe have a look. And two, I don't mind... kind of wouldn't mind starting as we normally do. Hi, Goose. I don't know if there's any chance we'll get to see the mink from this side. I don't see anything, so let's do a little walking. I wish I could catch up with those people and just talk to them again and ask them, are you sure you meant, an otter and not a mink? Was it brown? All brown? quite honestly, considering all the times I've come here, I've had relatively few mink sightings. So when I do see one, it's, you know, always a at least semi-special occasion, although usually I only get to see them for a few moments. So anyway, I think, you know, we don't have that much time. I really should move along a bit, because I'd like to stop at the cliff if possible, and then go on to the campus. You see Canada geese here and there, not all, you know, pond focused, and that's because the season has begun. Nesting in various places, and then once the, you know, assuming they successfully have young and everything, we might see young all over the place. Hello. Hello. Cardinals have been pretty vocal. I'm not sure what I just heard. Somebody was there, I don't know who, and I didn't get a real look at it. I should have maybe looked with binoculars first, but I don't see it now. Oh my goodness. Oh, forget it. I don't know. I see contradicting from March 16th at 4 p.m. I think this must be last year, but I see this. So maybe they're getting ready to open, or they're going to open, but I mean, so I don't know. Yeah, I mean, they've got things about face, unless it means, I don't know, maybe it means employees only, I don't know. And maybe it's, well, I don't know. Taking a look at the feeders, I don't see anybody there. Okay, let's keep going, because we don't have too much time here. Just heard a downy, and I believe I see red-winged blackbird in there. Just heard a mourning dove take flight. And we're hearing frogs. Downy again. Let's adjust things so I can better run the camera. Just saw a small sparrow of some sort fly through, but I can't see it now. Not sure who's making these sounds. Skyline looks empty. Looks empty without the tree. I'm actually looking at primarily birds, but anything and everything that's here, and I'm streaming it live just so you know. Let me look around with binoculars a bit. 1 second. I think I just heard a titmouse. Yes, I hear a tufted titmouse. Don't know where the titmouse is, but just heard a northern flicker. We're gonna get going. One more look out there beyond the berm. Okay, let's get going here, I think. Wait, one more check. Oh, there's another nest. Oh, we have an osprey here, I think. There's an osprey in that tree. Yes. Do you see it? Do you want a better look? All right, let me just get my camera set here.
Do you work here?
No, just having fun. Okay.
That's beautiful. That's such a good shot.
Not bad. It works.
What is it called?
This is an osprey. Their main, maybe only food is fish, and a great blue heron just flew by. You see it, and it's about to land.
Are you with Cornell? Or just
No, I'm just a hobbyist.
Wow,
Just a hobbyist.
Very cool.
that is so nice. I only found out about this place like a little over a year ago. I've only been here a few times, but it's always so nice.
If you want, scan the one I think on the right,
YouTube.
and you can see what I'm seeing.
Okay. Oh wow. Do you know what the best time of year? Like, is there a best time of year for bird sighting here? Is there
For
some time
here,
that's better than other times?
You know, it matters what you're here to see and what you're hoping to see. And I mean, like today, for instance, you see this nice clear water, or smooth water, I should say, without a lot of lily pads, and you just get some beautiful sights and scenes. But also, like if you see where the beavers have done damage to those trees, just to the left there's a Canada goose on a nest. And there's another nest out there on one of the islands, and I know there's another nest. So, I mean, if you're here to see that, you know, this is the time of year for it. In the fall, though, for instance, very often you see Canada geese come in here at night from surrounding areas, and to see them come in good numbers, it's pretty impressive. You know, so I mean, it matters what you're here to see. Middle of the summer, you might see great blue herons, green herons, and you know, things like that. So it matters what you're here to look for.
I didn't even notice the one on the nest. That's
Oh, it's just stood up.
yeah. I was gonna say it also looks like completely brown.
Well,
Like, it's
that's
not-
you're only seeing the back of it. So
Okay.
There are a lot of them being like nests.
Really?
Yeah, and they like let you canoe there sometimes. And if you go like towards the central like rock place on the map, you can see like the eggs and stuff.
So like I said, it really matters what you're hoping to see.
What were you hoping to see?
Well, because I just like watching birds. I don't care as long as it's, you know, bird related. But just a short while ago, on the other side of the building, there's an area called the Fuller Wetlands, and there was a mink there.
What?
Wasn't that Cornell has some cameras set up like 24/7 around here?
Well,
I forget exactly.
in the large tree that fell. Oh, there goes the osprey.
Oh,
Did you hear it?
Yeah, it just went for a fish.
Yep. And I can't tell if it caught one yet. I didn't film that, but oh, there it goes. It's going back up to the tree, I think. Nope.
It doesn't seem like it has anything. Or something very small.
I don't believe it does.
That's also amazing how we could see it from so far away.
Yeah, I mean,
Even making a pen.
but no, it doesn't look like it did get anything.
There's Because you see birds like kingfishers, you know, they just have to aim like 2 feet away. No one's like looking at the lake for one top of the tree.
Okay, I have it on my camera if you'd like to look again. It's farther away this time. But you can see it actually a little better.
Wow. Oh, and it just went for another dive.
I think it got something this time. Oh yeah, it did.
Oh. Oh my god. Let's find it.
And it's...
Oh, it's really taking that fish on a tour.
Wow. Okay, hold on 1 second here. It's orange in color. Did you get things on the phone or no?
No.
It didn't work?
Oh, no, I did get the video. I got linked to it, yeah.
You can see it live on your phone, or you should be able to.
Wow.
Anyway, that's where it is. It's pretty cool.
I'll probably look at it like later just because my signal right now is really bad.
I can
saved the link.
believe me, I can imagine.
That's wonderful. Wow.
You can see it live on your phone. There's a delay between when I speak and there's a chat room.
Oh wow. You have a box?
Oh, look at this.
I wish I had followed it all the way to the water, but I wasn't, manning the camera really. And something is right near here. Something just really disturbed the water. Probably
I saw a turtle here earlier.
it might be a turtle, could be a beaver. Is it a turtle?
There's like a little head sticking out, I think so.
Okay. Well, there's one. Yeah, it just dropped. There it is. That is a turtle there.
Whoa.
Snapping turtle.
That is not the one we saw before. That's massive.
No, there's one that something moved, I thought, beyond the fallen. I thought it did. Maybe something else was there. I don't know. One more look at the... What's interesting is the osprey hasn't eaten the fish yet. I wonder if... I don't know if there's a nest nearby or not.
Hey, did it have the fish in its beak or in its claws?
Well, no, it has it in its claws right now.
I think it might be eating it now, actually.
Yeah, it might be. Or at least just repositioning. For whatever reason. They're pretty amazing. There we go. Just kind of bit at it a little bit, but no, it's not really eating. I think there are 2 great blue herons out there. At least 1, maybe 2. We're going to move along, everybody, very shortly. Just heard a red-bellied woodpecker. Okay, it's starting to eat now, a little bit. Okay, we're gonna get going. Good luck to you.
It was so nice to meet you.
Nice seeing you. Take care.
I will follow the stream.
Okay, very good.
Thanks for showing us that video.
My pleasure. A couple of robins on the Gotta love this place, you know. All right, let me do this to the tripod anyway. Cardinals have been singing quite a bit since we arrived. Just heard a downy and just saw the downy. Up here somewhere, I think. Anyway, I'm hearing American crows. I enjoyed being back there, but that's going to lessen how much time we have for elsewhere. So, it seems like I keep putting us behind. And it's, I've said before, I don't, we're not on a strict schedule where we want to just be able to check everything off. Okay, we saw this, we saw that, we saw this, we saw that. But I want to, I do want to see various things. It's not simply because we're trying to get through a task list or something. I haven't seen any ducks of any sort yet. But no surprise. Uh-oh. Shoot. Oh, just took off. I think it's a Harry. It is Harry woodpecker. So we've heard downies and we're seeing a Harry right now. And then is there something else up here? That looks like a young, yes, red-winged blackbird. Not quite in full adult coloration. We'll move along. Hey. I don't know if that was the same Harry, but we just heard one. Oh, there is a Canada goose here. I don't know if there's another one on a nest nearby or not. There might be. Something is moving the water over here. Maybe a turtle, maybe. Looks like it. Watch out, goose. These turtles are mean. Something else moved the water here. I don't know what. And another turtle. Watch out, goose. hear, it sounds like a goose in flight. I don't see it yet, but there it is. Hi, goose. Welcome. Trails are dry from what I can see and feel. You know, like I said earlier today, I have a concern already about a lack of water. Not always, but very often in spring we have, you know, trails that are muddy and everything, and there's moisture beneath this top layer. I see and can tell, and there, you know, we have puddles here and there around. But there's a downy woodpecker we just heard. You know, often the trails are really muddy this time of year, and they're anything but right now. I'll tell you, we haven't walked very far, but I've really enjoyed this walk already. You know, we were asked, what's the best time of year to be here? And, you know, I was tempted to actually say, well, they're all good. Maybe if birds are your focus, then, you know, I'll admit, you know, winter is probably the worst of the 4 seasons. There are many times when you come here, and at least we come here, maybe it's our timing also, but we come here and we don't see much in the winter. I'll admit it. But you know, there's a decent chance that we'll see something worthwhile that makes the trip worth it. But if you're talking about sheer numbers of birds or numbers of species, sure, winter's probably the, you know, the worst time to be here. But you know, I've told you this before. There have been, you know, many times when I've come here in, let's say, August. Robin on the ground over here. I've come here in August. I just saw, I don't know if it was a hairy or a downy, but it just landed on this tree here. And someone else just flew from a more distant tree out of our view. Anyway, I've been here in August many times, and that was an... Okay, we're hearing a red-bellied woodpecker. And a chickadee. And we've got various woodpeckers tapping away here and there. You're outside. It's okay.
One more week and then we're fully immunized.
The masks can't filter out coronavirus anyway.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't.
They can.
They can't even filter out asbestos. How can they filter out coronavirus?
Information, but we're all good.
Okay. It's true. A mask like that, cloth mask, surgical mask, they can't even filter out asbestos. And asbestos is 50 times larger than coronavirus. 50 times. But, no. Facts are facts. Red-bellied woodpecker again. Downy woodpecker again. I think I just heard a flicker, northern flicker. Downy again. Gray squirrel over there. We've got to keep moving. Another gray squirrel. Hold on, what did I just see? I heard a red-bellied, but I don't know what I just saw over here. It may have been just a squirrel on the ground, something near the ground. Probably that's what I'm seeing. But I'm not sure. I haven't seen any movement in a bit. Wow, you know, it's hard to tell from this angle, but you look here, and there's a tree that's, it is falling over, okay, but falling essentially directly away from us. But look, it hasn't fallen yet. It's been caught by other trees, but look how there's a hole there in the ground because its roots are being ripped up. never see these frogs. Wood ducks. Hi, wood duck. Hold on. And she took off as well. Okay. Heard a belted kingfisher and just saw a cardinal. The kingfisher's here. Hold on. 4 Canada geese in the air. Now this is a male, by the way, if you didn't know. The males are actually less colorful than the females are. The females also have a rusty belt. The males don't have it. We're not going to be here too much longer, but just wondering if this kingfisher will take off, and I don't know. If it does, it'll be very fast, and I'll have a hard time staying with it if I'm not sure I'll stay with it at all. Move aside over here a little bit. Oh, it just took off. Okay, well, we're going to move on. As I told the people back there near the at the arbor, it is nice when the water is smooth and without the lily pads. Although the lily pads have their own benefits, sometimes you'll see birds on them or frogs or whatever. So they're not 100% bad, but they can eventually kind of look ugly or restrict your view or whatever. So, I mean, they're not, there are pros and cons. Anyway, this time of year is beautiful here. And, it could be a cool day today, but it's not. It's warm and comfortable, so I'm just walking along and without a coat or anything, which is nice. And on a day like today, it's not like there are no bugs at all, no insects, but they're not like they can be in in just a few weeks. But we're running out of time because we do keep seeing things that are slowing us down. So I'm concerned about how much time we'll have elsewhere, but I'm enjoying this walk. I hope you are too. I see the osprey again. Adjust the tripod. So we've seen wood ducks. In terms of other ducks, we haven't seen anything. Shoot, I just saw a great blue heron, and there it is, but it was in flight or something. And I still hear a kingfisher. Let me lock things in here. Let me look around a little bit with binoculars. No, I don't see any other ducks anywhere. The only ducks we've seen are the wood ducks, and they took off. Sahtan. Okay, that was quick. I just heard what is likely a yellow-bellied sapsucker tapping on a tree. Okay, where to go? Where to go? Where'd the osprey go? All of a sudden it's gone. Did it land in a tree? Oh no, here it is. Somehow I lost it. Well, I don't know how it got there. So it's now flying away from here. So, okay. Maybe there's a nest nearby. I don't know. But that was nice to see. But we are running low on time. So let's, I'm going to point things here, look around a little bit. Oh, I darkened it. I don't know what happened. Sorry. Okay, let's get going. We've seen some nice activity here today. You know, if you want to see birds catching fish. I've seen 2 osprey catches and 1 great blue heron. We've seen that mink, we've seen a belted kingfisher, we've seen wood ducks in a tree, or in 2 trees actually. We've also seen or heard tufted titmouse, black-capped chickadee, Canada goose, red-winged blackbird, common, I think we heard a common grackle, I'm not sure, American robin, downy woodpecker, hairy woodpecker. I don't know if I completed my thought, but, oh yeah, I did. Yellow-bellied sapsucker, or at least it sounded like it, that uneven you know, pounding on a tree. That's how they do it. Red-bellied woodpecker. I think we heard northern flicker. But no mallards, for instance, not yet anyway. No beavers yet. That was a robin that we just heard. Don't know if we heard a song sparrow, but I see one. Or at least I just did. Just realized I had kind of sort of wanted to put some video up way back when, I think it was in the fall, about that northern water thrush we saw, but I'd forgotten what they even look like, and I just never got around to it. I'm not sure where I have that footage. I don't know if it was really worth posting. It was just my first sighting of a water thrush. But I've forgotten what they look like. It's funny how memory can work sometimes. So I'm not sure if we've seen 2 great blue herons or just one. But we definitely saw one just now, but I don't know if there was a second one around or not. Just, it's not level ground, but let me look around here. I don't see any other ducks, and I don't even see the beavers. Who knows where they are? Well, we're going to continue on because we just don't have the time to waste. Canada geese here and there. Sounds like a cardinal nearby. Chip note. Nope, just saw it. Now, as I recall, last week, I don't know if we had seen any I don't know if we saw any mallards here last week or not. I don't remember. We might have, but we definitely saw in the Fuller wetlands last week hooded mergansers, but I didn't see any sign of them today, and we were already there. We're going to go take another look, but just to see what else might be there, or if the mink has shown back up. robins. There are people out on the deck here. Did I just hear a yes, belted kingfisher? You don't need a mask for my benefit, so don't worry about it. No, I don't want to disturb you.
No. Yeah. You need to go anyway, so yeah.
Okay. Appreciate it.
Have a nice one.
You too. Take care. It sounded like there were 2 belted kingfishers. Not sure, but I thought they were around here somewhere and went in and flew behind that tree, but I may be wrong. And we're going to move along very shortly, I think, because I'm not seeing any activity. If there was an otter, we haven't seen it. We did see the mink. Wish we could have seen the mink better, but you know, it is what it is. All right, we're gonna get going because we don't have much time. Oh, someone just flew by. I think we're talking, it looked like a nuthatch, white-breasted nuthatch, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, we gotta get going here. Let's get to the car. It's going to be dark even by the time, even if we just do the cliff only, it's going to be dark by the time we get there. Maybe I'm wrong. What time is it? It's almost 7:25. I think I might see some starlings. Not sure. Look like it. Canada goose right here. Hello, goose. The geese. Nice walk as far as I'm concerned. Really enjoyed it. to Robin there. Sorry. Just trying to get away with not having to set up the tripod. Alright, we'll need a few moments once I get to the car to get everything put away. We'll continue running with this camera, I think, just because it's set up and in place. And then we'll head to the cliff, I think, to take a look. We'll have to do some setup once we arrive and park. But hopefully we'll be able to see, the common raven and the nest, and maybe her mate, maybe. Oh, sorry. I didn't see you. Sorry. Canada goose right there. It was behind the car, and I didn't realize it was there. And I startled it, but I think it's okay. Not terribly upset with this. Well, maybe a little bit. Okay, let's try to get you in the car safely. The Canada goose just took off towards the pond. I don't know if I had anything to do with it or not, but it's getting dark. So that I know. Let's get going. I'll sort through stuff later when we arrive. That was a nice walk. I mean, was it anything earth-shattering? No. I mean, but it was just, for me anyway, enjoyable. But it's getting dark, and we're not going to have much light by which to see anybody there, but we're going to go look. We may not have any time on the campus, I have a feeling, or at least much time to really look around, but you never know, we may have a little luck there too. Okay, hold still. If it can be believed, 76 degrees. I'll see if it drops any. It might. Yeah, it is dropping a little bit, at least 75 degrees now. 74. Okay. By the way, while packing up there just now, I did see a great blue heron in the air. It looked like it was flying away. I don't know if it was you know, the same heron we were watching catch a fish. I have no idea. Not that I thought it would stay up forever, but never thought, you know, just didn't think that tree would be falling down anytime soon. The former nest tree. And, you know, even though it hasn't been used for, you know, great blue heron nesting for, well, a few years now, it still has been a nice place for various birds to perch, even if only for a few minutes or whatever. You know, everything from red-tailed hawks to great blue herons and green herons and ospreys on occasion. Hairy woodpeckers. I've seen, you know, them, 2 of them at a time, you know, there. Belted kingfishers. So, you know, it was a nice perching location, and you have to remember, since it was a dead tree and you know, there weren't many limbs and twigs and everything, you usually had a pretty decent view of anything that was up there. And even though it wasn't, you know, very, very close, but at least you didn't have any other obstructions. But, you know, nothing's forever. If you think about it, you know, any one of us, just as we're... Thanks, Honda. Is that a Honda up there or a Nissan? Boy, slow as anything. You know, if you look at a real timeline, my life, anyone's life, a human life takes up only a small, tiny fraction of, you know, the timeline of, you know, time itself. And the same thing goes for, you know, the existence of a tree, dead or alive. Street lights are on, car lights are on. It's dark. Maybe we should skip the cliff and just go to the campus. I don't know. I'd still like to look at the cliff, so. We can only hope this Nissan does not turn where we want to go. Ah. Look, the rest of you go on ahead. I'll meet you at the cliff when I get there, okay? Actually, in fairness, on this stretch, I wouldn't be driving much faster, only because they usually have a lot of speed traps around. I wouldn't be driving 90, but, you know. .71 degrees. Yay! We're going to have hardly any time to look, judging by the way it's getting dark. Try to gather up what we need quickly. Ahead of us is almost as bad as the Nissan. The one that wasn't going when the light turned green ahead of the car ahead of us, it was a Subaru. awfully dark. Let's do that too, but not park there. Let's just come around here. Just saw a robin. Oh, just heard a Carolina wren. I also heard a cardinal. But you can hear the wren. Oops, oops, wrong cord, wrong cord. Anyway, I heard a Carolina wren. I don't know if you heard it. Naturally, I've got cables all over the place. Cables and cords and cords and cables. I know it's black screen, but it's supposed to be. Okay, I think we're set. I'll just verify that you're still with me in a moment. Sorry. All right. Let's go. I don't know how good the viewing's going to be. It looks like it might be reasonable. Maybe not perfect, but reasonable. I think I'm seeing a bat. in the air. I don't see it any longer. Oh, looks like no one's there. At least with the naked eye. While we're here, let's, since no one's there, let's take a walk. Let's get closer. I mean, for all I know, they're done with the nest, but I kind of doubt it, that they'd be done that quickly. And you know, fledged and everything. Unless something else happened, I don't know. Hold on a second, I gotta adjust some things. Oh, that's about right. So I don't see anybody there, obviously. I don't think I'm looking in the wrong place either. But like I said, I find it hard to believe they'd be done already. Maybe they are. I don't know. But I mean, she was covering anything that was in there completely last week. And so unless something happened, so we'll wait a few minutes and see what happens. If anything. Now, I can't look around everywhere. You know, I can only look on essentially this side of the bridge. And it's dark, so I mean, even if they are around, it's hard to see anybody. I have to imagine it was quite a warm day today. And, you know, I'd love to go to the other side of the bridge, just look around, but I really can't. You know, I can't leave you looking at everything and walk there, really. I'm just concerned that we might have an adult come in, assuming everything is okay and everything, and they just might come in at any time. But things do look like they're covered up there. The sound you're hearing, of course, is, you know, the falls. It's a bat. That's what I'm trying to get on camera. We'll go back to the nest in a moment. I don't see the bat anyway. They're just flying around a little bit. Oh. This battery's going to go pretty soon. Hello.
Installing the camera soon?
Pardon me?
Are you gonna install camera? No, it's not there.
No, there's nothing there right now. Just hoping someone flies in, and you know, I just checked the chat room, and that's my concern as well. Is it possible that something happened? Is it a predator came along and did something, did some damage? It's possible. If that is what happened, though, you know, it just seems like there's not much damage to the nest or anything like that. I don't know if there would be, but you don't see any, certainly don't see any like eggshells or anything. Although maybe something else could have done that. I don't know. Without, you know, maybe taking the eggs somehow. I don't know. It's, you know, in a pretty isolated spot. I mean, I suppose a squirrel could find its way to, you know, climb its way up or down. But like, you know, or obviously a bird like a, you know, a great horned owl, for instance. Well, maybe this was a mistake. Hopefully someone comes along. The battery is just about dead, so I'm going to change it now. Okay? So I'm going to lose you for a few moments. Well, maybe we should have spent a few minutes looking around on the campus. And we may still go there just to see if maybe we could find Arthur perched somewhere on Bradfield or something. So we may still check that. gotta make some adjustments here. There we go, that's better. Gotta brighten it up again. We're not going to wait too much longer. I have a feeling, I may be wrong, but I don't think anyone's coming by. But it's possible that things are warm and they've just they're giving it a break. I don't know. There's another alternative, and that could be that elsewhere something happened to the adults. It's soon going to be a little too dark for us to see it all, but we'll wait as long as we can. I don't know much about common ravens and their nesting habits, but I would have thought if an adult were to be spending the night on the nest, it would have, returned by now. It's getting dark. I mean, it's not. I mean, we've seen, for instance, red-tailed hawks fly this late, but it's getting pretty late. Could also be the eggs failed. Just simply failed without any, without any predator involved. So there are a number of possibilities. And it could be that they're just, just in the area and they're waiting to return when they're comfortable doing it. I don't know. Okay, it doesn't get any brighter than this. That's as high as we can go. So if it keeps getting much darker, I mean, there's nothing I can do about it. Well, maybe. We won't get this kind of a view. We might be able to see a little lighter now that I think about it, but it just won't be, we won't be able to zoom in at all. But it looks like they're not coming. Hope I'm wrong. Well, everybody, I think I might as well just close up right here. I don't think it makes sense for me to get everything set, get back in the car, and you know, drive us just to see if Arthur happens to be, you know, perched on Bradfield. Chances are he's not anyway. So I think we're going to close up. I'm not seeing any ravens, and you know, remains to be seen if they're really done with the nest or not. Again, I don't know how things work with raven nests, but I would have imagined someone would have come back by now. Anyway, I think it's time that I close up shop and headed home. I want to thank you for joining me today. It was a fun day, really. At least I thought so. Saw a nice variety overall, if you think about it. And even a nice, you know, decent variety of activity, too. But we're out of light, and I think we're out of birds. Time for me to pack up and head home. Remember, I'm thinking we more than likely will not have a tour next week, unfortunately. But that's how the schedule works. So unless things work out differently, I think I'll see you in a couple weeks. We may, you know, there may be a tour next week, but I don't know. I'm thinking it probably won't be a tour, but again, I don't know at this point. But anyway, we're out of light. I want to wish everyone a great, great night. And until we meet again, take care, everybody. Bye-bye.